遇见。 Alright, hey Queenslow, welcome in. Thanks for watching that, appreciate it. Bought your PS3 at the time for the worst Final Fantasy game to be released. RIP. I actually like some of the character designs in that game though. I think Lightning's pretty cool. Hopefully you've had a good day though. Thanks for watching the video. Okay, we'll turn that off. 15 I need to actually play. I know we started it that one day, but then we had issues. Need to actually play 15. I need to play 13. I need to play 10 again. I need to play a lot of Final Fantasies. That's a big catalog. Yet here I am, just going back to Kamurocho over and over. Yet here I am, going back to Kamurocho. Got him.
And stay down.
390 SP, that's pretty good. Okay, we need to go back to the 99. We need to go back to Yokohama 99. I think it's bedtime for Yagami.
Let's go.
Can I recover? Come on, Yagami. Just kicking him over and over. Gonna be getting a blood transfusion tomorrow. Do you have to do those every now and then, maybe? Hopefully it goes well. It sounds intensive, but I don't know how intensive it is. It sounds not fun. Had a good day watching stuff? Nice.
Really, guys?
Every other week. Dang. So you're at least used to it, I would imagine. Not that that's good or, you know, anything, but... Let's see. I'll go there. What is this talking bubble? Minimum of 35% and expected failure rate 50 within one show. What's up, Shingster? Welcome in. Not really. Yeah, I can imagine. Especially if it's intensive. I'm telling you, dude. I mean, third-party GameCube controllers are not known for quality. I will say that. Got that coin. Endurance. Huh. Please just stop. I got a keyword. Jokes. Had great looks with that vendor in the past. It's not been feeling so hot since the weather won't make up its mind. Yeah, it got a little cooler today, which I liked. If this was the hottest it would ever get, that'd be perfect, in my opinion. It doesn't need to be hotter. This is pretty good. Yokohama 99. No thanks. Wiretapping. Know who did it? Who knows? Could be corporate espionage.
Excuse me.
Did you say corporate espionage and wiretapping? Our company's currently in crisis mode. Turns out confidential information's been leaking to our competitors.
Does that mean?
Yeah, we found one by pure accident. And then we hired a detective to sweep the building and he finds 5 more. It's been happening all over a Gene show. Some corrupt detective willing to do all sorts of shady things. Alright, listening device. I mean, you could try another batch, maybe, Shingster. I mean, I don't know. Had a dozen do at the show. That's insane. Like, that you've had that much failure, but like it's gotta be like just like that whole batch thing, right? Like you would think like the rest of them are gonna fail soon. I wouldn't be surprised if you ended up with like 80 to 90%. But it's also a harder environment on them too.
Great.
What? Had over 40 die last weekend on their first deployment. Yeah, it's got to be just like a bad batch. I don't know, just like GameCube controllers usually aren't great. Like third-party ones. I know you said you've had good luck though. Left-hand joystick, yeah. Are you gonna repair them, or are you gonna just get more? I can't imagine they're very expensive, so getting more is probably more economical than repairing them all. I'm not sure though.
Come on.
Yeah, uneconomical to repair. I wouldn't have thought that, but ooh, that was a good kick.
And stay
That was a good kick. What you got here? What you got?
いらっしゃいませ。
Papo. Luxury yakiniku bento. I have enough Pepsi. Gold pizza bun? Gold pizza bun? Gold pizza bun. Suntory mineral water. Perfect. Now I've got all the pizza buns. No one can compete with me on pizza bun. I have bought all of the pizza bun. Sacred Rot. This is where they found that wiretapper.
Enough
Already a
is
crowd.
enough.
I'm a detective from Yokohama 99. I picked up a wiretap signal here, so I came to sweep for it. You're a detective? Who hired you? Detectives have a strict code of client confidentiality, but I admit this wasn't for an official case.
Well...
Huh? Hey! Yagami-shi!
The security guard is accusing me of plaguing the town with bugs.
Yep.
Just as he said, he's a detective, and he's not the kind to resort to such shady jobs. Quick flash of this should take care of it, my attorney's badge. My name's Takayuki Yagami. I'm a lawyer. You're gonna treat my friend like a criminal without proof. This badge might have to come into play at some point. If a lawyer's vouching for him, then I don't see a problem here. Sorry about that.
I owe you one.
Hey.
What was all that about anyway? It wasn't the first time I've heard about wiretapping causing a fuss around here. There's a detective here who's been offering his services for a wide variety of illegal purposes.
Sure.
This individual's performed some rather unsavory duties for clients, assisting stalkers, loan sharks, etc. This guy sounds pretty awful. Any illegit detective would turn those clients down.
Easy peasy.
Nah.
Maybe try cutting out the grins and conspiratorial giggles when you're on the job. But I can't help grinning when dealing with fascinating subjects.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh.
Yep.
An attorney's badge. Yep. He said this thing picks up clandestine signals. It can detect anything emitting a suspicious signature from up to a few tens of meters away. There's a signal coming from behind this building. Perhaps you should look for it.
Gotcha.
Alright, so we got the detector. Alright, now we gotta find it. From behind this building. Gadget. We're gonna find summon. What are we summoning the thing? Is it getting faster? Yes.
Ah, you're back.
Not really picking it up.
Oh. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Oh.
I think I'm facing the wrong way. Not really picking it up. Bingo.
I found it. It's in this car. We did it. This car is giving off a weird signal.
Huh?
Perhaps a bug. Interested in my car, are you?
Excuse me.
Oh, a real-life detective. I'm Motoya Ogami, a prosecutor.
Oh,
To be honest, I've loved mysteries since I was little. Detectives are fascinating, but I never thought I'd actually meet one. They have set us up. Well, Mr. Detective, what business do you have with my car? There seems to be a series of illicit snooping activities going on around town. And for some reason, your car is emitting a rather strange signal. You ever have any conversations in there that you wouldn't want others to hear? Yeah, certainly. Discussing the day's upcoming trials with my secretary and such. Could that be a reason someone would want to bug my car? Yeah, bugging a public prosecutor's car would probably give you an advantage. That's Masayama-kun's. She is hightailing it. She is running. She's gonzo. This belongs to my secretary.
huh?
You shall pay for your part in this sordid crime. Out of the way, nerd. She just said, out of the way, nerd. I take kickboxing classes every week. And I am Makoto Tsukumo, master of the Yagami style. Excellent bluff, Tsukumo. You've really gotten good at that. I've seen you fight enough times for the look of it to rub off. Alright, Masayama-san, let's hear it. Yeah, what are you doing? I'm sorry, I've been paid off. He claimed to be working for them. He also said he's a detective. Probably the villainous detective who's become the talk of the town. I don't know what he looks like. We only talked over the phone. And he didn't video chat with me. I'm not sure. He was real quiet and kept his speaking to a minimum.
Excuse me.
But he said he runs the illegal detective agency. Well, that's... I mean, at least it's all in the name. The illegal detective agency. Once he offered me $3 million, I couldn't help myself. That Masayama girl's definitely getting canned. If not jail time on top of it. Who would have guessed we'd learn about a corrupt detective in town? We didn't find the guy, but he seems busy enough that we'll get another crack at him. And I believe my handy-dandy detector could serve as the perfect answer.
In other words,
In that case, you should try consulting the Buzz researcher first. Televisions and phones all suffer from some sort of noise when in the vicinity.
oh,
So if I filter for noise or something along those lines, there's a chance I could track down a bug.
I see.
All right, we got a new detective toy. Let's see. Got a new detective toy. Oh, I should go over here to Ebisu Pawn real quick. I can sell my paper plates.
Really, guys?
Irashamase. Paper plates. 10 paper plates. 10 iron plates. I think that's it. Perfect. Hey, what can I buy here? Let's dance. Music used for the Jinsho Dance Regional Prelims. We gotta buy that. Yeah, we gotta buy that. Just give him a bicycle kick. Just ta.
Stay down.
Me is the cutest idol ever, huh? Uh-huh. Oh, come on. Show some enthusiasm. Just the other day I called her cute and you got pissed and told me no. What? Did I really? Yeah, you asshole. I should probably eat. Special pancakes. Special
Pretty tasty.
pancakes.
Thanks.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to, my detector. All right, there it is. It's this way for sure.
Here we go.
Thing is going insane. Did it move?
Bingo.
Oh, there was something. It was bingo something,
Here we
man.
go.
The signal gets weaker when I move away from her. But how would you wiretap a person? Okay, at least I figured it out. I just started hitting X.
Excuse me.
What? You a scout or is this a come on?
No.
God. No, my name's Yagami. I'm a detective. I just happened to pick up a rather odd signal. And it seems to be going on all over town. I'd just like to make sure you're not being targeted. Well, it appears to be coming from your bag. My manager gave this to me just the other day. A cabaret.
I see.
So, your boss may have bugged you. Any clue why this might have happened? Rose Blossom on Omaha. Oh. Alright, Rose Blossom. There it is. It's not far away. Omaha. Omaha. Oh, huh. Oh, Ama. Oh. Care to explain this? Well,
It's Yagami.
Hi, I'm Takayuki Yagami. By the way, I'm also a fully licensed attorney, and I welcome any civil suit involving a breach of privacy.
Yep.
Will you tell her why you bugged her now? Or do we need to get to the or do we need to get the police involved? Please don't call the police.
I see.
So you'd heard that another club was trying to poach her. She really is the biggest draw to our club. If we lost her, this place would be done for. Reached out to a detective, and eventually he sent me the bag as is. No, sorry. We never met in person, so all I ever saw was his web avatar. It's a dog. All he mentioned was he's from the illegal detective agency. It's true. Someone tried to headhunt me, but I'm not going anywhere. It's a good work environment. I get along with the rest of the girls. There's no reason for me to leave. But despite that, you decided to bug me? How stupid. I am. Now that everything's out in the open, it's water in the bridge. But I do like this bag. Yeah, let's remove the bug. Alright. So we gotta look up noise again. I think there's 3 of these. Wandering bug. Alright, so buzz researcher, noise, There's more over here. Okay. There we go. My handy dandy skateboard. Alright, we're here. This is where the noise was at. It's in the arcade.
Bingo.
It's in the Penguin? I'm picking up a signal from the UFO catcher. Alright, so what do I win the Penguin? Alright, now we gotta win the Penguin. The bugged penguin. Why would they do that to the poor penguin, dude? Don't bug the penguins. It's not nice. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can win. I don't know if I can win it now. It fell. I don't know if I can get the UFO catcher over there. Alright, that helped. Pulled it out a little bit. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Maybe if we just pull it. It's close. I think we're gonna get it. Yeah, just pull it again. Use the IRL strats instead of the video game strats. There we go. We got it. Pin me. Let's see what's making the detector go off. I knew it. Bugged. But why this, when anyone could win it at random? I'll work that out later. For now, the who. It'd have to be either the toy manufacturer or one of the arcade staffers.
Excuse me.
Who has the key to this UFO catcher? That'd be Toru-san. I see. I'm winning that thing for sure today. Wait, it's gone? Aw, who got it? Can we give her the penguin? Can we unbug it and give it to her? Man. Any chance you'd sell me that stuffed animal? I'll pay you 20,000 for it. Let me guess. You want to give it to that girl who was looking for it in the machine. You bugged the toy she's been trying to win so you could snoop on her at home.
No way.
You're busted. Might as well fess up now. He pulled out a knife on us! Dude! He pulled out a knife on us.
Come on.
Oh, that knee. That knee would freaking hurt, man. Someone using like a speed of a slip and slide to knee you in the face.
Hey,
You bugged the toy, right? Because you knew that girl wanted it? She always looks so happy playing the crane game. Let me ask you something. How'd you even get the bug in the first place? Some guy claiming to be a detective for some illegal detective agency. He just showed up at the arcade one day. You like that girl, huh? Don't you want to see her private life? And then I bought it from him.
I see.
So you actually met him. He looks around 30. That's all I got. He was wearing a mask, his sunglasses, a hat. Actually, he was on the tall side. Average build, though. What? We turned him over to the police? Figured we'd have just let him go, dude. Poor dude's just an idiot. Decker Oceans, set 2. Let's play it again. Capsule machine. I got the same thing. It's worthless. Oh yeah, this is where we played Sonic the Fighters. Oh, cute cats. Alright. There's some more down here. Down we go. It's this way, whatever it is.
Here we go.
Oh, it's a drone. Well. That drone is giving off a strong signal. I bet the drone's operator is nearby. They must be on the same frequency as the drone. Gotta be this way. still like over here. He's got to be in this alley. Ah, found him. He looks like he'd be using a drone to look in a hotel room.
Coming from this way. Bingo.
I'm picking up that drone's frequency from that old man. Oh, yeah, he's a peeping Tom, huh?
Hey.
Don't get too worked up, old man.
No way.
Pretty sure you're using that drone to commit a felony. Jail seems like it'd be pretty rough at your age, huh? 23 skidoo.
Huh?
He's running away. We gotta catch him. Catch the speedy old timer. Man's fast, dude. He ain't slow.
You won't get away.
I kicked him. Hit him with a bucket. That's never gonna get old. Hitting people in chases with a bucket. Oh, I got another bucket. Got him.
Gotcha.
Quick old fart, aren't you? Well, I'd chug a whole stamina and spark. He just passed out, dude. According to the paramedics, he had a little episode there, but nothing life-threatening. Well, that's good. I wasn't up to kill the guy, just bust him for perving on some folks in a hotel. Also, one of our officers rode along in an ambulance in question. Supposedly, he bought the camera and the drone from a suspicious detective. Said he worked for the illegal detective agency. I'm guessing it's the same guy who's been making a mess all over town. Doing my best to track him down and stop him, though.
Yep.
So this detective's got access to more than just wiretaps. Really have to catch this guy. Okay. Back to Yokohama 99. I think that's what we can do now. We've done that. Yeah. Back to 99.
Great. guys?
Got him. He's going to be going to the hospital for sure. Oh, we're getting a call. What's it say?
Hello?
Yagami-san, do you have a minute?
Oh, it's Saudi.
Oh, I was just about to call you. I was gonna say I've got some leads on the murder. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know a Detective Watanabe, would you? From Kanagawa PD?
Oh, yes. He came asking me about the harassment case. Apparently he couldn't interview Ehara, so he got us instead.
Wanna know why that is? Apparently Tokyo PD suspects Ehara might be linked to the murder in some way. And since they don't want Kanagawa stealing the show, they're blocking their investigators out.
That does make sense. Not in a bureaucratic way.
By the way, when's your next appointment with Ehara?
As soon as we're ready, honestly. Did you want to come along?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. But I'd like to do a bit more research beforehand. I want to know exactly how Ehara's crime played out.
Funny you should say that. Hoshino-kun just told me he's going to re-inspect the crime scene tomorrow. He said it'd be best to plot Ehara's movement from Ikebukuro all the way to Shinjuku, where he was caught.
No kidding. Then I ought to go with.
If that's the case, hold on one sec.
Okay.
Yagami-san? It's me, Hoshino. I'm stoked to hear you'll be helping me out tomorrow.
I'm stoked to be there. Oh, and could you bring the statements from Ehara's arrest with you? It'd be a huge help if you could walk me through what happened on site.
You got it. We'll be starting from Ikebukuro Station, so just meet me there tomorrow.
Ikebukuro.
Will do. See you then.
Fucking Ikebukuro, man. Decorate the room. I don't know if I have any decorations. Oh, I have this thing. I can rotate it. There we go. I have two of that thing. It kind of doesn't work there. Okay. What if we put one on top of the cube cat? Okay. And one on top of the... There we go. That works. Let's see, how are the jobs looking? Nothing on the board. I think we'll just go to bed. I need to meet up with Hoshino at Ikebukuro. Okay. We also need to go to the Popo. I think it's supposed to be this day. Exquisite Screw. Popo. Super beer. Wish I had some super beer. have spicy chicky. Man.
いらっしゃいませ。
いらっしゃいませ。Pizza bun.
ありがとうございます。
Alright, time to kick their ass. They couldn't
Really,
even
guys?
touch me. Cat's getting fishies. Man, I can almost get battle bonus 5.
Let's go. What a waste.
Okay. Let's go do the main story, I suppose. There's a taxi cab right there. What is this store, real quick?
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, it's rice crackers. Ichiban fried rice crackers. Ichiban rice crackers. Salt. Ichiban rice crackers. Show you. Aw, there's so much trash in the river, dude. Somebody should clean that up. That's gross. Oh, it's probably from the encampment there. Ikebukuro Station. Ikebukuro.
Okay, see that sign right there? Ihara was leaning on that before the incident. Yep, just like that. He was standing around searching for a victim. Ihara's the man in the cap and sunglasses.
That's him deciding who to attack. Looking at it now, he is pretty suspicious.
So, Ihara was lingering at the platform a while, huh?
Yeah, he walked past the ticket gate at 7:43 a.m. This was confirmed by the security tapes as well as when he swiped his transit card. After that, he wandered the platform an entire hour ogling women.
He spent that long choosing a target?
Yeah, sick, isn't it?
Then the security camera that caught him would be... that one?
That's right.
Huh. Ikebukuro is pretty famous for its sheer amount of foot traffic. At a station like this, the cameras almost never have a blind spot.
Anyhow, at 9:06 a.m., Ihara finally honed in on his would-be victim. Then he boarded her train, which was departing for Shinjuku.
She's the one in the pink cardigan and white skirt?
Yeah, Yui Mamiya, an office worker and mother of a 6-year-old boy. The two of them show up on the train's interior cam as well. According to the victim's statement, Ihara began by rubbing her posterior with the back of his hand. But it didn't stop there. After that, he put his hand up her skirt.
Pretty sickening.
I'm assuming he targeted someone shy, thinking she wouldn't resist. Makes me angry just thinking about it. The victim stated she was too scared to call for help, meaning she endured this for 6 minutes until the train reached its stop in Shinjuku.
Oh shit.
Can you send what you just showed me to my phone?
Sure. Now let's
Oh
head to
yeah, he
Shinjuku
definitely did it
Station.
on purpose.
Then we can watch as the jerk gets
Why
busted.
otherwise, like, why would we
Even
know?
if we did defend him in court, an
He
asshole's
definitely
still an
wanted to be
asshole.
in prison when the killing occurred. So he knew that he needed to be in there for a while.
Looks like we're getting close to Shinjuku.
The train's pretty light right now, but it was packed during the crime, right?
Oh yeah, the car occupancy at that time of day can easily reach 180%.
And Ihara should have been standing roughly where I am.
Is there anything I can conclude from looking around? There's Hoshino, Gindelo's bright young attorney. I thought I heard they were dating, but from what Genda tells me, it isn't really gone anywhere.
Hey,
This footage was recorded by the security camera in the train, and I'm standing roughly where he was.
suspicious.
The security camera that records the interior. These were installed to deter train gropers, or at the very least identify them. Shibuya, Shinjuku, Ikebukuro.
Ihara and Mamiya-san both exited the train and got onto the platform here. But right before that, Mamiya-san suddenly grabbed Ihara's wrist and yanked his hand out from under her skirt. That's when she got a good look at her assailant.
So without a doubt, she saw it was him.
Yes, and there were also traces of her garments on his hand during evidence analysis. Anyway, after being grabbed, Ihara wrenched himself free and took off at a sprint. See, here he gets off the train and bolts across the platform. And Mamiya-san chases after him, asking people around her for help.
Ah, this is what they kept looping on TV.
Yeah. And honestly, with all this evidentiary footage, defending him in court was a lost cause.
Was there any security footage that wasn't aired on TV?
Sure, take a look around you. There's more than just one camera pointed at us. They're practically everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
As for what I was saying earlier, Ihara was finally tackled right in front of those stairs. Oh, right. I have a diagram of the platform to show you.
Stairs,
So
stairs.
Ihara gets off the train here, and then gets apprehended here. How far apart is that?
Roughly 100 meters. Both he and the victim were weaving their way through the crowd. The whole scene was very chaotic. Even after Ihara was caught, the train was stalled 20 minutes until the area was deemed safe.
Hey, you think we could get the positions of all these cameras and where they're pointing penciled in?
Good idea. Let's check each camera's position as we walk over to where Ihara was detained.
Let's
That's where
see.
he got tackled. So if you could let me know whenever you see a I can mock it up on our...
So obviously we have this one. There's one.
Hey,
There's one.
suspicious. Hey,
Is there any over here? There's one.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's go...
Okay.
suspicious.
There's that one. There's this one.
Hey,
There's this one.
suspicious.
There's a lot of those there in the middle. Not seeing any right here, though. There's the elevator. Oh, they're past that. Okay. I'm missing one somewhere. So many cameras, jeez. I mean, it's real. Like, that's about how many cameras are there.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's move on.
What the?
There's a camera. There's a
Suspicious.
camera. There's a camera.
Hey.
There's a camera.
Suspicious.
They're missing probably one camera. Is it that one?
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like we got all the cameras.
This diagram represents the station. From the deboarding area, he ran in the direction of the arrow. Then he was tackled by concerned citizens.
Now we'll pencil in the camera locations and what directions they're pointing.
God, so many cameras. Just like what you say, Quinn. It is like real, but it's so many. So each of the orange areas represents security cameras' field of view. Is there anything I can take note of while looking at this from over?
Suspicious.
Ahara and the victim disembarked here.
Hey.
The dotted part of the arrow indicate a blind spot between the cameras. This arrow shows the path Ahara and the victim took.
What the?
So we have this blind spot here where we don't know what happened.
So this was the general situation when Ahara committed his crime. What do you think, Yagami-san? Anything of note?
Do you think Ahara and Mamiya-san were riding the train pretty frequently?
Oh yeah, Mamiya-san commuted by train. She was here every weekday. Same goes for Ahara, actually, but he was off that day. Supposedly, he was going to see his wife, even though they're separated.
Did he ever say why he wandered around the platform for an hour?
He said the thought of his wife had him flustered, and he couldn't force himself to board the train. He always had an excuse ready for anything you asked him, including the harassment charges. He pled not guilty, but the evidence said otherwise. There wasn't a single argument we could make in court to establish reasonable doubt.
Safe to say he did it. But on the same day, he knew his son's bully would be murdered in Ijincho. Pretty clear it wasn't a spontaneous need to grab some ass.
I agree. It's almost like all the commotion around the harassment might have been planned out. Maybe everything was, even down to getting captured.
Yeah. He really played everyone by turning harassment into an alibi for murder. No matter how much evidence points to him as a killer, he can deny it with complete immunity.
This is getting crazier by the minute.
At the very least, he had something to do with it. Some connection. But I can't imagine he'll talk. Whatever his plan is, it's pretty clear Ahara is committed.
To what? Getting revenge for his son?
I think so.
Yeah,
Who do you think his accomplices could be?
definitely
Ahara's a
that one
veteran
girl.
cop. Think maybe he knows how to hire an actual assassin? If so, he could have just paid for his revenge, right?
Sure, but assassins cost an arm and a leg. He wasn't rich before all this, was he?
No. He barely scraped up enough to cover his lawsuit against the school.
Thought so.
Going to the scenes of both the murder and the train groping. Should be all the places I need to see.
Hey, it's Shiosaki.
What's up, Sari-san?
I'm scheduling an interview with Ahara tomorrow at the Tokyo Detention Center. We'll take a taxi from Genda's if that all works for you.
Sounds good, but I need to head back to Ijincho for now.
Something you forgot to do?
Yeah, it involves Ahara's motive, which would be without a doubt his son's suicide. So I want to confirm if Mikoshiba really bullied the kid. And the best person to ask happens to be down in Ijincho.
She is not
Alright,
going to tell us
then I'll let
anything.
you get
She's
to it.
not going to tell us shit.
Cool. Then I'll see you tomorrow.
Mikoshiba, Ehara. I think I saw everything there was to see at the crime scenes. And all that's left is getting Sawa to talk. She's not going to talk to this dude. Let's see. Is there anything we need to do? Not much. Alright. Do 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 do. Knocked out 2 people. Yep, bicycle kick for the win.
What a waste.
Oh, I need to go to the school. I'm going the wrong way. Actually, I should... Yeah, I should go to the school. To the school! Just toss him into the street.
Really, guys?
Alright, let's see if we have enough. 37, we're close, but I need 40. Oh god, I got him hit by a car. he got hit by that car, dude. Rip that guy. All right, back to the school. Can't get away from the school, man. We're too important. I need to go to dance club first. It's a dance club. We gotta go dance some more. This might be out of our league. What you got there, Nishizono?
Yagami-san!
It's a dance manual Hiragi Senpai gave me.
Oh,
He brought a whole bunch of them with him.
what?
Yes!
Dance textbook. Locking. Switching from fluid motion to a total halt at the drop of a hat. It seems pretty cool. Okay. Dance practice. Dance practice.
Got a song in mind?
Long drill on the beach. EX solo
Go
locking.
ahead and pick a... Got a song in mind?
What are they wearing?
Go ahead and pick a costume. Which step should we work on? Go ahead and pick a costume. Got a song in mind?
We need to find that costume first. Hang on. We got to give up on this dance right now. We got to find that costume first. We can't be dancing in the normal stuff if we can go get that costume. Everything is taking a hold while we go find that thing. I'm Komi. Master Yama told me about it. I'll share the best extracts and materials. Beehive? You can buy a beehive? Stretchy rubber. Earthworm, twig. Mugwort. Alright, let's go back to that costume shop. Let's see if we can get something. Yeah. We just flipped him around and kicked him in the head.
What a waste.
I need like 1,500 to get the next thing. Oh, there it is. Dance outfit, formal. Dance outfit, hip hop. Okay, we got dance outfits. Onodera's wares. Okay, let's go check that out. Maybe he'll have a dance costume. Dirty clothes, no dance costume. No. No, a view with dancing. A famous dance outfit designer's essay. The meow. Alright. Let's grab a taxi and go back to the school. Cereal high. Alright, now we gotta go to the basement. We gotta go to the dance club. Now that we have our new dance outfit. Man. All right, dance practice. Now we can practice.
Got a song in mind? Go ahead and pick a costume.
What do you think?
Which step should we
That
work on?
was so silly. All right, there we go. Locking. Formal locking.
And a 1 and 2. Nothing.
Fucking formal outfit for dancing, man. Killing me.
Keep it up.
And a 1 and 2.
There we go. We didn't do bad. Talk rocking the Michael Jackson look.
Yagami-san, you're officially the best.
Alright, we got some level ups. There we go. The Stereo Rabbits. Good job, Rabbits. I guess they just wrapped up practice for the day.
Yagami-san.
There's something I want to ask you. Can't really take this to any other adult. Could we go somewhere else?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I know this is kind of weird. It's about our star rabbit, Maika Takanashi. She's a second year. Although she hasn't been showing up to practice lately. What about her? We can juice up our own superstar factor if we can get her back. Her stage appeal is just unbelievable, and we could really use the ace up our sleeve.
I see.
But none of that does you any good if she refuses to practice.
Yes.
We need to brainstorm a way to get her back.
Well,
I've been hearing some bad rumors about her lately. My classmate said she saw Micah on a date with some businessmen.
Does that mean...
yes.
Remember when you asked me about a sugar baby scammer? If you were really talking about Micah, maybe that's the reason she hasn't been showing up.
Hey.
Huh?
Yeah.
Of course I can. I'm a detective. It's my bread and butter. I'll see if I can convince her to come back to the rabbits, too.
Thank you.
I'd like to start right away, actually. Do you know if she's still here?
No.
Try Isazaki Road.
Gotcha.
That's where she goes for her dates.
Yeah.
Her name is Maika Takanashi. I don't have proof she's the sugar baby, but it's definitely worth checking out. Alright, time to go check the Isazaki Road. Sawa's gonna have to wait. We gotta go find out what's going on Isazaki Road. We have to do our school stories. Okay. Pull out the skateboard. I'm dead. Got him. Easy peasy.
What a waste.
I got 36, 839. I need more. I need more. I need more SP. I got money. There we go. Got some more SP.
And stay down.
Not enough, but more.
Wish you hadn't.
I'm gonna cone this guy. He got coned.
Really, guys?
All right, time to EX actions. Go. We gave him the knee, dude. He's good.
What a waste.
All right, Isazaki Road. Man, we are giving people the knee today.
Really, guys?
390. Okay. This is the area where she's been seen on our dates. Let's see if I can find her. Almond-shaped eyes. I don't think that's her. Is it? How many options do I have? That's definitely not her. That's not. That might be her. Yeah, the eyes aren't right.
Hey.
I don't think that's right either.
Suspicious.
Is there any other options? None of them really look right to me.
What the?
Yeah, okay, so I was right. It was none of them. So who is it?
Suspicious.
Probably shouldn't look at the uniforms, right? Well, she fits the profile. That's Maika Takanashi. Giving people the knee today. You just have to pray just to make it today. She shouldn't get suspicious of me unless I get too close. Alright, who's she talking to on the phone? Can't wait to ride her Ferrari. I bet that's her sugar daddy. Hey Yagami, I'm out front. Let's get together. Oh my god, dude. She's gonna give us away, man. Oh, that is not stealthy at all. We really need to work on her sense of discretion.
Amasawa.
Yagami-san.
I'm impressed you knew it was me. How could I not? You're being so weird. No normal person peers into a cafe from behind a utility pole. I thought I was blending in. This is more complicated than I thought. Plan on tagging along today, I take it.
Yes.
but just don't stand out anymore, okay?
Yes.
Oh, she's coming out. Sounded like she's meeting someone.
All right, let's go.
All right. Now, while we're tailing, I'm going to pause it because I'm going to take a quick break and get a drink. And we're going to run just a 90-second ad while I'm taking a break so that we can get rid of pre-rolls. But we'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Needed to go get a drink. Look at all these school stories. All right, we got to tail the target. Those are some convenient boxes. She stopped to look at the cat. She's going up here and around the corner. Where is she going? Alright, we tailed her. That was an easy one. Tail Takanashi.
Please.
So where's your Ferrari? Sorry, I'm not really a day trader.
Huh?
Micah-chan!
Kasai-san.
Kasai-san? Who's this dude? Yeah, couldn't believe you just left me there without a word. What's the deal?
That's,
Well, Oh, shit. She's getting jumped. What are you? I'm not gonna hurt you. Just want to talk, you know, about our future. Oh my god. She's
If I were to
not very good at
guess.
this. That man, he must be the thug who's so worked up over her.
Yeah.
Looks like it was a trap.
Hey! It's you?
Wait a minute, I know you.
Oh, shit!
Yagami?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Hey!
Oh, Kenta Kasai from the Keihin gang. Oh my god, I forgot about him too. I thought we had seen him before, but I couldn't put my finger on it. It's Kenta Kasai. The Keihin gang. You were in the... Oh wait, I remember now. You're one of the lowlifes that kept picking fights with me all over Kamurocho. If memory serves, you were on the lower rung of the Keihin gang.
Huh?
Lower rung? I was one of the Keihin 4.
Yeah.
Right, the Keihin 4 whatever. You know, I haven't seen you around town lately. That's your fault. You went and messed everything up for us, narking on our gun running.
Nah.
Now that, I remember. I trashed your base with my Kamurocho friends.
You piece of shit!
You're the reason the Keihin gang lost its dough. Our standing in the underground, our whole livelihood. I got run out of Kamurocho, and now it's dead.
By the way,
What does that have to do with you being here, accosting this little young lady?
Huh?
I'm here because she broke my heart into a million pieces.
in other words,
I guess you were just another one of her clients then.
Don't mess with me!
First you get rid of the Keihin gang, now you mess up my love life? Alright, ex-Keihin, Kenta Kasai. We're just kicking this dude's ass. Way to let him get that out of his system there. Oh, we got him. Well, we got like 3 of them with that. Oh, he's pretty tough too. All right, kick him in the face. He's cooked. Defeat Kasai.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
hey,
Kasai, I never expected you to turn over a new leaf. But if you're making trouble in a Gene show now, I swear. Like I even could. With the Seiryu and Geomejo around. Gene show, it ain't even got space for me.
Don't mess with me!
They carved up the whole town, but the best I could do is mug some freaking drunk.
Uh-huh.
Thanks to you, the only pull I've got now is pulling spare change out of vending machines.
Huh.
And the rest of the Keihin 4? What happened with them? You mean Koga, Sakakiba, and Honda? Well, I happened to run into Koga in town. Yeah, sounds like he had a pretty rough time himself when he first got to Ijincho. But I hear he's got a new thing. He calls it the Neo Keihin game.
What?
He's pulling together all kinds of ex-Keihin, trying to get something started here in Ijincho. Gotta say, though, I doubt he'll get anywhere.
Either way,
Who knows?
Not yet. Still waiting on the call.
Excuse me.
Do you know anyone who goes by the name Professor? Oh shit, the Professor. No, I mean, not personally, but when I ran into Koga, he mentioned the Professor. He called the guy unbelievable. Said nobody's capable of restructuring the Ijincho Underground like he is.
In other words,
So the Professor's a real person, not just a front. Professor must be something really... the Professor must really be something if he's got that smug fuck Koga kissing his ass.
if I were to guess,
yeah.
Appeal. Takanashi-san, how are you holding up?
yes.
Why have you been working as a sugar baby?
Hey,
That's,
Well, the money's for a friend.
what?
My friend Kotoko.
it can't be.
Kotoko Itakura.
Hmm?
Who is Kotoko Itakura? A second-year student. She stopped coming to school roughly half a year ago. I think I had a file on her in my phone. She was always the center of attention. She got good grades, had plenty of friends, practically had the perfect school life. But then she stopped showing up, and it's all my fault.
Does that mean...
She and I were both on the school festival committee, and it got really messy. The festival committee incident. It was right around the start of the year. The committee was preparing for our summer festival. Like I said, Kotoko and I were both members. She volunteered to be the committee chair. There were some third years who wanted the position, but no one else would dare stand up to her.
Yes.
She can come on a little strong. This rubbed some of the committee members the wrong way, so they stopped listening to her. From what I heard, though, I thought Itakura-san was partly to blame, ruling the committee like a dictator.
Yes.
But...
If that's true and everyone was ignoring her, what did they do?
Yes.
Well, they sure didn't rescue the festival, that's for sure. It was the worst one in history. The decorations, the stalls, even the planned events were a joke. People were openly bashing it. And Kotoko Itakura hasn't set foot in school ever since.
I see.
I joined the committee with her. We were best friends, but I couldn't bring myself to back her up.
It's all my fault.
But how does it circle back to becoming a sugar baby? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. She lives with her mom. They don't have a lot of money. She earned a scholarship for tuition. But a while ago, I overheard her teacher say because she's been absent, she's going to lose her scholarship. If that happens, she'll never be able to afford the tuition.
Yes.
Seriously?
Okay. So she was trying to pay for the tuition. Takanashi, how did you meet your clients? A friend told me about this website and suggested I try using it.
Yes.
The URL only gets shared by word of mouth. When I posted on that site, I wanted to make a lot of money fast. I got a direct message.
Which means... Yes.
The sugar baby idea was his. He told me, a cute girl like you can easily make a bundle of money. He also told me that he'd protect me if I was ever in danger.
Yes.
I see.
It might be the Neo Keihin. Takanashi-san, you've seen for yourself how dangerous it is. You have to quit doing this.
But
I want to make up for what I
this is
did.
for Kotoko.
I want to make sure she has a place to come back to. Did you ever apologize to her?
Huh?
And you told her how concerned you
No.
are? Then what you should do is just apologize. Not this sugar baby stuff.
Let's, yes. Yagami-san.
Are you ready? Yeah, let's go. Let's go do the apologizing. It's apologizing time.
So, this is Itakura-san's apartment.
All right, Takanashi-san, we made it. There's the intercom.
Okay.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Kotoko?
We don't want
Can we
none.
talk?
Micah? Is that you? What are you doing here?
I came by because I wanted to apologize.
Just go home. I'm busy.
Kotoko, come on. Can you at least hear me out for 1 minute?
Just go away. Leave me alone.
Itakura-san, just a moment. It's very important. This is Kyoko Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club, by the way.
Amasawa? Mystery Club? What is this?
Takanashi-san's been working as a sugar baby for you. She says she won't quit until you return to school.
She's a what? For me? I don't understand what's going on.
Itakura-san, we know that your scholarship's about to be revoked over your absenteeism. Takanashi-san has been working as a sugar baby in hopes of covering your tuition.
What?
Even though she's just been through a very scary experience, she still says she refuses to quit. Now, Kotoko...
Hang on. What have you done? And why would you do something like that for me?
Well, it's because I wasn't there for you when you needed me. Instead of being a friend, I practically sold you out to the committee.
So you started selling yourself to cover a stranger's tuition? Are you stupid? Why would you even think the school would accept your money?
Why do you call yourself a stranger? You're my best friend!
That's not my point. I mean, why would you go that far? Hello? You gonna give me a reason or what?
Kotoko, do you remember when you first saw me dance in junior high? You said something I'll never forget.
Huh? I what?
You told the shyest, most self-conscious girl on the planet exactly what she needed to hear to get her butt on stage.
I feel like we're just really out of place here. Like, why did we have to come for this? She couldn't have done this on her own.
If anyone makes fun of you up there, I'll knock their teeth right out. You told me that word for word.
Well, that was just...
You inspired me, Kotoko. You taught me what it was like to be brave and to have a friend. Yet, how did I repay you? I turned my back on you when you needed me the most. Even after you'd always been there for me. It was stupid. I was more concerned about looking good in front of the committee than sticking up for you. So, I left you to deal with your problems alone. I've been wanting to say, I'm sorry, but...
And then we kind of forced her to.
Seriously? You waited all this time? Just go home. I'm never going back to that school.
Hang on!
Itokura-san. Hello. I'm Yagami.
Yeah, you don't know me at
outside
all.
counsel for the MRC.
Okay. So what?
Do you think you could reconsider that last part? She's not gonna quit being a sugar baby until you're back at Serio. But we stop today, I don't think you want that kind of thing on your conscience.
Well, I guess that would suck. If something happened, I'd hate to live with that for the rest of my life. But there's just no way. I can't deal with the assholes in my class anymore. Makes me sick just thinking about it.
Now we're gonna have to deal with them, aren't we? This is going nowhere. How can I convince her to come back? Hmm. 108. Which one is it? I feel like if it was dance club, she would have joined dance club before, right? So is it the MRC?
Is that a mystery you're reading? Are you a fan?
Yeah, I guess so. What of it?
Maybe you'd be interested in joining the Mystery Research Club.
Huh?
Being around your classmates would be too much. You could start by just showing up to the MRC after school. That should make it easier to work your way up to attending classes again. As for the chairman, I'll take care of that.
Now, let's dial this back a bit. Why should anyone have to go to school anyway?
Because you need
It's
to
an
learn.
institution to educate the uneducated, and that's all. To get people into a state where maybe they'll be of use to society. School is fine for people who lack intelligence and initiative. I don't. So I certainly don't need it.
You
Right.
do.
School isn't everything.
Because
I
while
mean,
you
I
don't
never
have,
graduated high school,
you might
and
be
I've made
fine
my way
there,
through things just
but
fine.
you definitely need to work on your
See?
social skills.
And what's the problem?
Well, hanging around the school, becoming a counselor, it's made me realize something, actually. I'm realizing that I might have become an adult without, how should I put it, getting to enjoy being a kid.
Being a kid?
Yeah, both Amasawa and all the rabbits. They're living their lives to the fullest with their friends. It makes me wish I'd had something like that. Itakura-san, why don't you just come check out the MRC? I wouldn't wish what I went through on anyone. If you come join us and still feel like dropping out afterwards, then I'll respect your decision and leave it at that.
Well, if it's such a big deal to you, I guess I ought to consider it.
He'll come back?
Only after school. And only to the MRC. On the condition that I keep my scholarship.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Yagami-san will work it out. After all, he's a lawyer.
After all, I am a lawyer. Note to self: convince the
All right,
chairman to
Kojo.
keep giving money to a rude
I'll
kid.
see you in school.
Do you think she'll come back to school? I don't know. I'm sure she will. If she wanted to tell us no, she would have just said it.
Yes.
I mean, the way she practically burst from her room when she heard Takanashi-san had been working as a sugar baby.
Either way,
Are you gonna lay off the sugar baby stuff?
Excuse me?
Well, would you be able to talk to the chairman about not cutting off the scholarship? But I don't think it's gonna be difficult. Serio's a private school, so there are way fewer hoops to jump through. I'll rejoin the rabbits.
yeah.
Okay. We did it. All right, so maybe she'll rejoin the dance club. Punch, punch, punch. Oh. Hell yeah.
What a waste.
Iron plate. That should give us the 40,000 we need for battle bonus 5. Battle bonus 6 is going to have to wait. 250% more SP after battle is going to be nice, though. We'll be getting SP all the time. Pizzeria. What was that? Is that what I thought that was? High quality fashion health. Later. I thought it was delivery health for a second, which is... I mean, fashion health might be the same thing. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Really, guys?
665 SP for that fight. Alright, back into the school. Back into the dance club. We gotta dance in a fancy outfit again. Back to dance club. Let's rabbit it up.
Got a song in mind?
All right.
Which step should we work on?
Okay, let's go.
Dancing time.
Here goes nothing.
Snap, snap, snap. It's all just snaps.
Keep it up.
And a 1, and 2. Nothing.
We did it. You've done way more dancing with the dance club than solving any mysteries. Absolutely, we have. Full combo, too.
Yagami-san, you're officially the best.
We have done way more dancing with the dance club. Alright, now we should go to the Mystery Research Club.
Amasawa.
Yes.
It's on the dark web, so I wasn't able to browse it using conventional methods. The dark web? It's essentially the shadow realm of the internet.
Does that mean...
The websites we normally browse are either on the surface web or the deep web. Public fare like blogs, shopping sites are accessible by anyone. The deep web is comprised of standard but secure websites, email services, privately shared documents, etc.
That being said...
The dark web is different though. These are websites you'd never stumble upon.
What?
Yes.
They won't come up in a search engine. They aren't even accessible unless you use their proprietary browser. It's the only one truly lawless land left in our society, which is not true. It's definitely not lawless.
I see.
No wonder you called it the Shadow Realm. Sounds like stumbling around there could net you some viruses or even worse. Dark web affords a very high degree of anonymity, making it a hotbed for cybercrimes of all kinds. It's where the black market truly flourishes. Counterfeits, fake stuff, illegal stuff. Apparently there are even sites where you can hire people.
Yes.
Well, it's not so terribly grim as that, but the students posting on the site definitely have some unsavory requests.
Yagami-san.
It looks like an ordinary bulletin board at first glance. All sorts of requests. I want to ace the mock exam. I want my crush to notice me. Some had their requests answered.
Does that mean...
If I were to guess...
Also, I should mention, anyone registering on the site needs to provide a Seiryu High student ID. By username Dancing Bunny. I want to see Misaki High's dance captain, Norizuki, get injured during the Dance Jam finals. Do it right before she goes on stage. Ruin her on the night she wants everything to go her way.
Yes.
Be ex-idol and star dancer for Misaki High's dance club. There's also a strong chance this request was made by a Seiryu High dance member.
What was that?
Looking into Dancing Bunny's previous posts, it seems to be a safe bet. In one, they complain about the advisor. In another, they ask for advice about something that happened during practice.
Unbelievable.
There's a possibility the professor will accept the request. I bet it's Norizuki. I mean, whatever her name is. Is that her name? I bet it's the one who's always like the captain. I bet it's the captain. That's who it's got to be, right? It's the captain.
Yagami-san.
Nishizono.
Thank you very much.
I'm just glad to see such a great dancer back where they belong.
Yes.
We're gonna zing them right out of their seats. Alright, that's a wrap. Great job.
Yagami-san.
Hmm?
You have to see this. What happened?
Hey. Hey.
My friend said she saw her around here somewhere. Oh, it's her friend.
Hmm?
Is that Itokura?
Kotoko.
Hey.
On your way to the MRC? No, not really.
Hey!
Just come on. Amasawa-senpai would be delighted to see you.
What?
Got a problem? I can just leave. She didn't even say a word to you. Welcome, Itokura-san. You're the third member of the MRC.
Itakura.
Guess I can show up if I feel like it. Not like I hate mysteries or anything.
Not bad.
I've got all the famous ones at home. Should I bring those to the club sometime?
Itokura-san.
Would you like to work on a mystery fanzine with me? I'm in the middle of analyzing some of Kara's novels.
Yeah.
Perfect. My leadership level has increased. Hell yeah. We're the best. Well, obviously, we need to continue this dancing side quest we're on. We can't just leave it at that. I have to know who's trying to put a head out on the other school's dancer. I'm invested now.
What?
You're messing with me, right? No, I'm serious. I saw him in the faculty room.
Yagami-san.
Apparently, our advisor, Komikado, actually came to school today. The one I still haven't met?
Yes.
It's been a while since he helped out the club. Yo. Spicy. Welcome in, Chino. Hopefully you had a good day. 44 months, dude. 2 years. I think you're a little off. I'm pretty sure 44 months is a lot longer than 2 years. Welcome in, dude. Thanks for the resub. Enjoy the ad-free viewing. Hopefully today was pretty good.
Huh?
Well, I'm involved with the dance club after all. What's he look
So-
like? Bushy hair, pale face, always wrinkled shirts.
Gotcha.
If I spot him, I'll try to find out what his deal is. You know, let's go try to find this advisor. Advisor time. It's almost 2 years. You missed it, man. Yesterday, Extreme was in the chat, and you couldn't time him out. I told him he was safe. Could this guy be the dance club advisor?
Excuse me.
We let him live another day.
Huh?
And you are? I'm Yagami, outside counselor for the MRC.
Yeah.
Oh, the chairman told me about you. It's so great that you're lending them a hand.
Yep.
They're really coming along. They've pretty much got the whole thing down pat. I'm the one who choreographed that routine.
Excuse me.
Is that so? The rabbits seem a little lost without you. there any way you could step back in and help them?
Huh?
You probably wouldn't understand, but essentially it's due to complications from a broken heart.
Huh.
Ow. My love was the most incredible dancer. Now that she's out of my life, I simply can't bear to witness the sight. So you see, I have no choice but to retire from the world of dance. I mean, would you want a teacher around who was constantly throwing up?
Huh.
Dance textbook. Popping. He's got a weird laugh. Alright. Well, while we're up here, let's continue the main story, I suppose. She's not going to be happy to see me. Creeper laugh for sure. She's going to yell at me again. I just know it.
Got a minute?
No, not for you. I really have nothing more to say.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Ihara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you?
She does.
What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun? Why won't you tell me the truth?
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know.
You do
I'm going
know.
to the detention center tomorrow to get some answers out of Ihara-san.
What?
I saw where Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
No.
Damn, we're giving her all the morbid details now, huh?
And somehow Ihara-san knew Mikoshiba would be killed on the day he got caught for groping. It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all.
Huh?
I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba.
Yeah.
4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, I can't go in without some ammunition. So, 4 years ago, did Mikoshiba bully Toshiro-kun or not? That's all I want to know.
My answer won't change. There's no evidence Mikoshiba-kun did anything wrong.
Are you sure about that? Take a look at this.
Yeah, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Toshiro Ihara, your student. Imagine that he's listening to what you're saying now. If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no part in his death, I'll leave you alone. In fact, you'll never hear a word from me again.
Yeah, but you can't do it. She can't do it.
Which is it?
"4 years ago,
Oh, she's finally
not
talking.
long after
Damn.
I transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break, when Toshiro-kun suddenly ran by. I called out to him to ask what was wrong, but he shushed me and kept running. I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba-kun showed up. He was looking for him. I told him I hadn't seen him. Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba was bullying him after all.
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me this later on.
Why was she lying to us
Whenever he'd
about
leave
it?
school with Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to hand over money. At first, they'd try to pass it off as a joke. They said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drinks as an apology. And Mikoshiba-kun, he was having too much fun with it to stop. He started offering tutoring sessions to Toshiro-kun, only so he and his crew could extract their tuition from him. They'd even break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money she left him for dinner. And if he couldn't pay, they'd beat him up at school or make him grovel in the bathroom.
Didn't anybody see what was really happening?
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye. Few students knew about it, though. Anyway, I ended up relaying everything Toshiro-kun had told me to those boys' homeroom teacher. Mind you, this teacher had tenure, title, and years of experience under his belt. Do you know what he told me? He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Oh, shit.
Why does that not surprise me?
To be honest, it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also no hard evidence to support Toshiro-kun's story. But someone still should have stepped in to help. If only I'd understood that at the time.
You tried.
The only thing I tried was to keep an eye out for him, making sure he wasn't alone, things like that. But unfortunately, that wasn't good enough.
That's a sad story, to be honest. I still don't know why she didn't just tell us this to begin with.
Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob and hung himself.
Oh, shit.
And that's when you confronted Mikoshiba, right? You asked him point blank if he'd bullied him.
I did.
So 4 years ago, Sawa stood up to Mikoshiba. Then why she kept that to herself?
Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaken even, from then on. In all honesty, when I heard a third-party committee was investigating, I was hoping the truth would come out. Students were asked to fill out an anonymous questionnaire, and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on. Didn't the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying? How could they have said that with those questionnaires on hand?
First of all, the committee never interviewed anyone directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything. And the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them.
Oh,
each time he came across
and the
any
teacher
mention of
buried
bullying,
it.
He'd toss that questionnaire out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So then the committee was pointless.
A few students did speak up about the bullying online, but their posts weren't much to go on. Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way in Tokyo. That made it that much easier for the teacher to cover up all the evidence of bullying. He made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, the committee presented their findings, that there was no evidence of bullying. The conclusion you've heard over and over.
What the hell?
All because of that teacher.
In Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year, across all grades. Less than 3% are proven to be linked to bullying. Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that too. But Ehara-san wasn't satisfied with those findings, so he sued Seiryo High, demanding compensation for Toshiro-kun's death. As the trial dragged on, I was eventually called to the witness stand. Of course, my intention was to let everything I knew out into the open. But before that could happen, that damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
They
Why
didn't
didn't
want
you
you
just...
making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side. I guess they were just that desperate. After all, I was the only adult who Toshiro-kun confided in. I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes, that's why there was never any objective evidence of bullying. It wasn't like I had a mind to record our conversations. And I hadn't personally witnessed it either. The school attorney saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent until proven guilty. And if I couldn't produce tangible evidence, then I shouldn't be accusing Mikoshiba-kun.
So it was witness tampering. That is, they coerced you into false testimony?
Yep.
Yes.
Must have been incredibly hard on you.
What I should have done was told the truth regardless. But what else could I have really done for him? Some days I just don't know. As much as I've tried to convince myself I did everything I could for him, I can never fully believe it.
So what happened to the teacher?
Because you lied in court.
He transferred to another school. God, to think he's still standing at a podium somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
Even so, I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
Wait, where in this story did Ehara find out? It wasn't clear at the trial whether he could really bring himself.
Maybe, but in that case, Mikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san, you know what? Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof?
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years. Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full-time. She's a higher-up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was, don't overdo it. But afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job. And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
But if anyone was going to take responsibility for that, Mikoshiba should have been first in line.
Yeah.
I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid? I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher. And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
Well, at least she finally told us. That'll help. I think I have a clearer picture about what happened 4 years ago. Should get back to Yokohama 99. Okay, we'll leave her be. What's back here, though? I want this. I need the stuff. Oh, I can't get back there. Okay, I can go back here. Maybe I can get the stuff? No. It's not gonna let me get the stuff. Got a cigarette butt. Alright. Ow. Ow. Oh. I'm lost. Again. How do you get lost? The school is not that big. Hmm. Ow. They're upset with me. They could have just let me skateboard and not run into me. That'd been nice, huh? Huh? Alright, back to Yokohama 99. Got him. Can't guard me. I'm skateboarding in the street. That's the only place I can skateboard. They won't let me skateboard on the sidewalk. Got him. Iron plate. Hell yeah. I need to go to the right. A likely story coming from an ex-ambulance chasing lawyer type. I don't think Yagami was an ambulance chaser. Welcome in, Bunny One. Hopefully you're having a good night. What's up, Boomer? Welcome in, dude. Yeah, I don't think Yagami was an ambulance chaser. I feel like that's a bit extreme, huh?
Why is this all?
Got him.
And stay down.
Eating French fries and mac and cheese actually sounds pretty good. I had pizza for dinner. I had pizza. Dean Cow Highball Tavern. That's where I gotta go. Irashaimase. Just got back from hanging out with Chief. Helped with his car a little as he did ball joints and brakes. And then we played Mario Party 7. Nice. I've never actually played Mario Party 7. Oh, man. I cannot wait to go back to Japan, dude, and get me a Mega Highball. Man, this game just made me sad. I need a Mega Highball. Yakisoba. Man, I could go for a Mega Highball.
Starving.
I'm gonna take a picture of that real quick. Send it to my buddy in Japan and be like, just get me this. Mail it to me. This is what I need right now. Just a big, yeah, it's just a big highball.
Pretty tasty, thanks.
Johnny Walker Red? I've never had that. Maybe beer. It's so a mega highball is club soda and whiskey. Just like mega. It's just a big glass of it, and it's like $3. It's like cheap as dirt. But highballs are pretty good. They're not bad. What's up, dog?
Hmm?
Huh?
You finally met the infamous Detective Dog.
Hmm?
How drunk have you made Yagami? Not very yet, to be honest. Word's been getting around of an odd dog who apparently wanders the streets. Whenever he catches the scent of a mystery, he calls out to nearby people, alerting them of an incident. He actually stops by here rather often. It's almost as if he knows this is a detective agency. For the past few months now, he seems to take his self-appointed position quite seriously.
By the way,
Why is he always wandering around town, though?
Sure.
Therein lies the mystery of this dog. He's very well trained and a perfect specimen of health. Is he named Scooby-Doo?
I see.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, he picked up the scent of a mystery.
Huh.
He just has proper leash manners is all.
What?
He's requesting you partner up with him. Now I have to take care of this detective dog too? What's going on? Detective dog.
Who's a good boy?
You're not just taking me to get you food, are you?
Doing great.
Wait, Scooby-Doo wasn't a Shiba. He is now.
This way, huh?
Alright, we gotta go this way. Let's go, dog.
Got something? Doing great.
Is this where you're leading me? You don't know how to get in touch with her. Said to wait here.
Excuse me.
Takayuki Yagami, a detective from Kamurocho. Oh, what a cute dog. He's been waiting in front of the facility for a while now because his mother told him to wait here. Our orphanage's main facility is upstairs.
I see.
Yes, and he actually had this envelope with him. She dropped him off at the orphanage. It says, please take care of Shusuke-chan. He's a very good boy. He loves banana ice cream. I'll learn why he's here. Like an hour. I really would like to. Did she say where she might be going? Mikan. Shibuya Mikan. Well, if the dog is as much of a detective as Tsukumo made him sound like, I suppose I should let him take a crack at it.
Got something?
Alright, let's go, doggo. Let's go!
Doing great. Got something?
Oh,
This way, huh?
Going this way.
Doing great. Got something?
Come on. Time to get in. Oh, it's a Yakuza. You gotta make that dough for his sake, right? Of course we will, once you pay back what you owe.
Excuse me.
You're Shusuke-kun's mom, right?
Uso!
I came looking for you after this dog led me to your son. My guess is you owed someone enough money that he's trying to get you off to some unsavory job for the rest of your life. A brothel or something, probably. Duh, because he likes banana ice cream like a deviant. I don't even think I've ever had banana ice cream. Happens all the time in Camarocho where I work. If you're getting in the way of company business, don't be surprised.
Hey.
I already heard you say she owes you. How much does she owe? She borrowed 500 grand with interest. That's 9 million. Jesus.
No way.
Okay. See, that's an exorbitant rate. I knew I was looking at a loan shark. I think I'll be leaving. Alright, time to kick their ass. Ow. Alright, send him flying. Time to kick Yakuza butt again, exactly.
Hey.
So, you want to talk about how treating people as property is illegal? I'm a fully licensed lawyer. I'd be happy to take her case pro bono. Why don't we sit down for a chat? Oh shit, screw this. Thugs are no match for my lawyer foo. Shusuke-kun's still waiting for you at the orphanage. He thought you were going to come back for him. They'd sell him off to someone.
In other words...
It made you panic enough to agree.
No way.
That's the sort of thing loan sharks will do. They figure out how to pressure you enough that you break.
Excuse me.
I know a good lawyer in Camarocho who'd be happy to help you.
Who's a good boy?
Good job, boy. But what are you doing, really? You got the whole town talking about you now. Don't you have a home? Yagami, I have a huge favor to ask. I'll pay you. Please, find Ranpo for me. Oh, sorry. Ranpo's the name. It's Amasawa's dog. It's Amasawa's dog. He even gets away from the house to go solve them sometimes. It's her dog. Oh my god. So you're Amasawa's dog.
Seriously?
Just had to break away from the family and make a name for yourself, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. They say pets and their owners grow more and more alike over the years, but this is... whatever. Should get in touch with Amasawa. Yeah, I literally have your dog. Come get him.
Yagami-san!
So sorry you had to deal with Ranpo. Hey, Ranpo, listen, no wandering off.
Nope.
Seems like a good boy to me. Ranpo's usually more wary of strangers. Maybe he sees you as more of a professional partner.
Huh?
Yes.
Huh?
When I was little, I read a book about a detective girl whose dog helped her crack a case. The moment I finished that book, I started training Ranpo to help me solve mysteries.
Yes.
And it seems like he's gotten quite hooked on it. Whenever he smells an incident brewing, he's off and running.
Does that mean...
Ranpo's been caught several times, and I have to be the one who comes and picks him up and apologizes. He's come quite a familiar face at the shelter, unfortunately. But he doesn't bite, and even tries to help people, so they're a lot more lenient with him than they're supposed to be.
What?
Hey,
You'd always try calling for him. If he's around and feels like helping, you may get lucky. Alright, bye, dude. Bye, dog. See ya.
I'm sorry.
Ranpo doobie doo. Yeah. Not so much as a gadget as a living being with mind and feelings. It's important to remind yourself. By utilizing his sense of smell, he can track odorous evidence for you. Call your canine by accessing the Dog app from Gadgets. Detective Dog. At least he's more useful than Kaito. I don't know. Kaito's cool. I'm sure he'll be more useful as the story progresses. Let's have it decrease less. Increases the damage of EX actions. Learned three more tiger skills. But Kaito just smells instead of having an usefully keen sense of smell. We don't know that. Heart of a Champion. Regard. Yeah, now we can get that. Okay. We gotta go back to Yokohama 99. Gotta go back to Yokohama 99. Oh, they want to fight. I got a trash can. Oh! You broke the trash can on him.
what a waste.
Flexible carbon. Up we go.
What is going on? Having a party?
It's the handyman.
Hey, welcome back.
Super beer.
Care for a drink, Yagami-san?
Yes, I want super beer.
Now make yourself at home. Not that you haven't already.
Who, me? Well, whatever do you mean?
Kuwana's fine. He just swung by to have a chat with you, man. Not that I mind hanging out over beers and shogi.
Super beers and shogi.
Kaito's a gentleman and a scholar. I like your style.
What do you want with me?
Check it out, Yagami-san. You're only here to get to the bottom of that Hiro Mikoshiba kid's murder, right? That's gotta be the reason the Yokohama Liumang attacked you, isn't it? All I'm saying is that you've gotta cut me in, man.
Thanks, but I've got enough help.
So some hotshot detective strolls into town and tries to leave the local guy out in the cold? No offense, but that's not gonna fly.
You gonna play your turn? Just finish your game and go home already.
When you benefit from someone who knows the scene? You know, I can get you anywhere in a Jincho above or below ground.
Aren't you expensive?
I'll give you a first-time customer price. I'm not about to sit here and let some outsider swoop in and take all the credit alone. And that means I guess I'm gonna chill here until you give me the nod.
Well, you can chill here then, dude.
Tsukumo and Sugiura's place as far as I'm concerned. Not even my call to make.
I welcome having more company. The more the merrier. That'll be the agency motto.
Oh my God.
Care. Such a nice office. I'm gonna love it here.
Yagami-shi, guess what? The internet picked up on the Ihara link to Mikoshiba. The trending sentiment is that he killed him in an act of vengeance for his son.
Yeah,
They've
probably.
already figured that part out?
See for yourself. Here, check it out.
I was trying to look at the board, but whatever.
Son of a bitch student teacher should burn in hell for bullying a kid all the way to suicide. Mikoshiba was a damn psychopath. Ehara is the vigilante groper.
The vigilante groper.
So the news is blowing up on the net, huh?
In internet terms, this is only the first spark that could ignite into a fire. Not even what I'd call viral.
Then who's lighting the spark? The people responsible for Mikoshiba's murder?
I'll have to go down a few more rabbit holes before I can make that call, I'm afraid.
Gotcha.
That said, some posts are kinda suspicious. This one here, for instance. Ehara totally called the location of the body at his trial. The fact that he did that never really even went public, as far as I can tell.
It was kept off the record?
When Ehara got arrested, the cop-turned-groper story and his sexual battery charges were huge news. It was all the media could talk about. But by the time his trial rolled around, the news had already moved on. His guilty verdict barely made a blip.
Fellas, I told you I wanted to be kept in the loop on this stuff. You saying Mikoshiba had more than one killer? And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Ijincho?
It's been over 2 months already, man. If they were here, they're probably long gone by now. Another peaceful day in Ijincho, right?
What the hell?
Check outside.
Oh, it's the masks again.
It's the Leomon. The white mask again.
Let's go, Chuck.
All right.
I'll catch you later.
Not bad.
Oh no, earthbenders.
You're not getting away this time.
All right, we're gonna catch them.
Hold up.
White mask.
Ooh, so close.
Oh. All right, we dodged that. Dodged that.
Too slow. Ooh, so close.
Hold up.
Some wall running. All right, we got that. We got the health. Jump that guy. I'm gonna kick him with a bucket. You take that, dude. We're like right on him.
Hold up.
Trying to keep up.
Get the health. Ow.
Too slow. Trying to keep up.
I gotta jump this guy again. Oh, we're in the circle phase. Kick him with a bucket.
That all you got?
Hold up.
Trying to keep up.
I'm gonna get him. Hell yeah. We're gonna fight here though, I feel like. Catch the white masks. Thank you, Queen Zelda. Appreciate the GGs. It's raining.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Oh, great. Where am I?
Chinatown, I bet.
You lure me here?
Don't worry, man. I'm not planning on killing you tonight.
Okay, but why else would you take off the mask?
Because from this point forward, Ijincho is closed. You won't be coming back.
Oh shit.
I'm Tesso. For what it's worth, I'm an officer candidate of the Yokohama Leomon.
Tessel. White Mask branch leader.
I hear you took out some of my masked boys the other day.
Oh, you mean those guys who thought they could sneak up on me in the afternoon?
Maybe if you hadn't resisted at the time, you'd be in a lot less pain than you're about to be in the near future.
Who's paying you to try to take me down?
This is a job that came down from the top of the org. I don't know who hired us, and to be honest, I don't give a shit either. But ripping up a kick-ass detective like you sure sounds like a good time.
All right, time to kick his
None
ass.
of you guys make a move. I want to see if the rumors are true, so I get first taste. Show me what you got. Yagami!
All right, time to kick his ass. We'll throw a lawn chair at him. Ow. Alright, I gotta heal. We have a lot of fresh lettuce sandwiches. Let me just pop a few of those real quick. He's trying to be Wolverine. Bet he's a big Wolverine fan. Oh, it fucking got me. Ow. I gotta eat some more lettuce sandwiches. Alright, we got him. EX mode helped me out a ton. And the fresh lettuce sandwiches.
Shit, Tasso!
Backup's here.
Running a little late tonight, aren't we, Kaito-san?
Yeah, my bad. Had to punch my way through a few guys.
Hey, you gotta run for it. If you stick around, it's not gonna matter how many lives you've got.
Yeah, but if I run now, who's gonna pay for Tsukumo's window then?
Huh? For fuck's sake, I'll just pay for it. Now get out of there.
You got a deal.
I'll just pay for it. Get out of there. Ow. Ow. I'm gonna cone somebody. It's gonna be this guy. Got coned.
Tak, path's all clear.
I'm on my way.
All right. Up we go. Two down. Oh, hell yeah. We parried him, dude. Fuck that guy. Where am I going? Up. Over here. I've got to hit it. Okay. Got him. Don't forget to pour one out for poor missing Ryan. We found Ryan. He's in the game. We did a side mission for him earlier. Well, yesterday. He joined his rival's dojo because of sexy cosplay jutsu that he couldn't defeat. I got hit. I need to eat a lettuce sandwich. I got one left. Got him. Defeat the Yokohama Liumang. I have no response to that. Yeah. Thank you for the GGs. Appreciate it.
Yagami! Yeah? You want something? What was it? Tesso?
Just want to say, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to take out all these guys, to be honest.
Thanks. But if you're feeling generous, how about you tell me who hired you?
Didn't I say this before? I got no interest in doing that.
Can you do me a favor and turn down the job next time, maybe?
Yeah, right. If the request comes through again, I'm taking it. Simplest solution for you is to get the hell out of town. Me and my big mouth. Just go already.
All right, let's get out of here.
Hey, not bad, man. A lot of young folks look up to Tesso, so gaining his respect is gonna have some perks.
Is that so?
All I want to know is if the Liumang are no longer a threat.
Wouldn't go that far. Tesso's not the only young hothead among them. But hey, at least they probably won't blindside you anymore, and that's a victory in itself.
Guess that is a step forward. A baby one.
Anyway, we should go check up on 99. Something tells me they're not in the clear just yet.
All right, so back up to 99. Oh, we're right next to it. We got a good amount of SP there, though, I bet. Yeah, 13k. Which means I can get the Tiger health boost. Okay. Oh shit, Sugiura?
Sugiura!
Yagamishi! Oh, thank God you're back.
Tsukumo, what happened?
He's knocked out cold. Damn it.
Masked men attacked us. I couldn't fight them.
Masked men, you say? Were they any different from what the Liumang wear?
I couldn't get a good look. Sugiura, they stuck up on him with a bat and came after me next.
How did they sneak up on him? You have one entryway.
My pinky.
They broke it? Hey, are you okay?
I'll call an ambulance.
There are these photos and a message I was told to give to you, Yagamishi. They said to tell you, this is your final warning.
They've been spying on me?
It hurts.
Shit. If they want me, then come after me.
Tak, I think the Liumang were part of the plan, as bait.
Yeah.
They probably only came to lure us away from the office. The worst part is it fucking worked.
So it probably wasn't the Liumang who attacked the office. Well, they did initially, but not the ones who hurt them.
This camera ought to show everyone coming in and out of the building. Look, there's me and Kaito chasing down the Liumang. But here's the hitch.
That's not Liumang Mass, yeah. That's what I thought.
There were 7 of them, and they didn't have those trademark white masks. So clearly, they're not Liumang.
They must have got the white masks to lure us out, meaning they're the ones calling the shots here. Wouldn't surprise me if they were also Ihara's accomplices to murder.
That'd be something.
Though, it's hard to believe a single murder could involve so many people.
Really? Why do you say that?
More friends, more loose lips. One slip of the tongue can bring down an entire group. Taking a man's life would require absolute solidarity from every single member. What could be their connection?
Could be they're Ihara's buddies in blue. After hearing what happened to his kid, they couldn't help but feel for the guy.
If it were me, yeah, I'd sympathize. But not enough to watch a man die. Or do the deed myself.
Yeah, who'd throw their life away for that? Unless we're talking about the mob over here.
That e-cig's that good, huh?
That
Considering
e-cig.
the area's volatility, the Liumang are the best bet in the house. But if it's not them... Well, there is the Seiryu clan, but they have some decorum compared to these guys. And then the Komijul, the Koreans, they would never get caught on camera. They're shy like that. Go figure.
Impressive list you've got up there, Mr. Handyman. Too bad they're all dead ends.
Hey, if there's a crime in Kamurocho, would you know who did it off the top of your head?
No.
No.
So these guys killed Mikoshiba. What sort of faces are behind
This
this
footage
mask?
is the lead we've been waiting for. Now we're gonna hunt them down for Tsukumo and Sugiura.
You get hit in the head or something? Find them and they'll mess your ass up.
Will they?
Don't you get it? They were planning to take you out, man. The Liumang letting you off is nothing short of a miracle. Or would you rather risk your neck over nothing?
Where we come from, risking our necks the bare minimum. You Ijincho guys must not see much action.
Yeah, well, in Ijincho, a handyman's wages don't cover life and limb.
I don't recall ever hiring you.
Yeah, and if you asked me now, I'd say hell no. This shit's getting way too over my head. And yours. Sorry, Kaito-san, but I'm gonna have to pass on drinks for a while. Send my regards to the lads.
So, I think...
Hey, never chase what leaves.
I think he knows who those masked people are. Because he's acting totally different now. I think he actually does know who they are. Find our runaway game director. My name is Takashi Okizaki. I work for a game development company. The director of our current project ran off right before we could finish the master version, and we simply can't do it without him. We tried to find him, but his experience making an espionage game has made him surprisingly hard to find. Wet Kitchen. You gotta go back to Wet Kitchen? Okay.
Oh, that's...
Oh, well. Alright, well, I guess we just run Yokohama 99 now. I think it's just us now. I think we just run 2 detective agencies. Someone might have dropped this.
Excuse me.
Whoa, that's the key to my moped. Yeah, good job. Don't drop your key. Got him.
Really, guys?
All right, let's eat at Wet Kitchen first. We got to get our HP back up. We'll have a wet special burger and a wet burger and an iced lemon tea and some tomato onion soup.
Starving. Now we're talking. Pretty tasty, thanks.
Alright, now we gotta go find our side quest. Imagine like you'd like want to hire a detective and he shows up looking like this. I'd be a little concerned. Oh crap, another crash. Oh, now what? We've yet to receive a reply about the graphics on level 3. Please inform us of your decision. No, and what's this? Rewrite to account for user behavior? Game's basically shovelware already. This guy definitely sounds like a coder. I'm guessing he's Okizaki-san.
Excuse me.
Don't worry, most of it isn't my blood. Yeah, except for the huge cut on my face.
Eh?
Are you from Babylon? Please don't tell me you tracked me down about the delay.
No.
I'm Takayuki Yagami, a detective. Oh, you're just the detective. At first I was worried you worked for a publisher. Thought you might have come here to yell at me. You work for a game company, right? Which one?
Hi.
I'm a developer for God Tier Games. A developer. Game companies are generally divided between publishers and developers. Publishers are the ones who handle the physical printings or digital releases. They also do the marketing, event planning, etc. Developers are the ones who focus on the production, coding, writing, sound, testing, all the work inside the game. Sometimes we reach out to publishers with project proposals, while other times they come to us.
I see.
Some companies actually have different branches that cover both, but we only develop. Since we're such a small outfit, we've got just over 100 staffers. I'm the publishing manager. It's more or less a mid-level position. What does a director do with video games? I'm guessing they're in charge?
Hi.
The role can vary depending on the place, but ours are in total charge of the projects. The director's biggest job is making sure the game they're creating is fun. But instead, our director vanished. Now everyone's in a panic. Ryuichi Shinonome. About Shinonome. Well, foremost, he's a genius.
Hi.
Without him, the project wouldn't have happened. In fact, he's the one who originally pitched the idea.
Hi.
This is the first time it happened with us. Not only that, they gave us quite an impressive budget for an initial project.
I see.
So he's a real whiz, huh? At least a bit moody. Emotionally unstable might be more accurate.
Hi.
He bugged the office before he left to keep tabs on us, and we think he even snuck out in disguise. Basically running on a single-digit HP at this point. With all the scheduling and task management, let alone his never-ending meetings. He works until midnight almost every day. Well, do you have any idea on where he's at?
Hi.
Not specifically, but he does seem to be in the city. Wonder why he's ditched work. Well, there's a chance he's feeling conflicted about not delivering the game. After all, the concept was his in the first place. He reminds me the most of a runaway kid. We might storm out of the house, but they're still too attached to go very far. Around Sakura River Street. Rookie developer, Okazaki-san. The Babylon producer. He stormed the office over the delayed master. It's real bad. He was screaming, "Where's Shinonome?" over and over. He looked like he might pop a gasket. Alright, we gotta go find him. Flight of the Game Creator. Okay, there we go. Wait. Oh no, I have full health. I ate a wet kitchen, duh. If I remember, he was last reported around here. That's not him. I don't think that's him. It looks close, though.
Suspicious.
Said he was in a disguise. That's got to be him, right? The hair is different from the guy in the picture, but that's easy to change with a wig.
suspicious.
Bristly face. Oh, it's a full-grown beard, but it could just be a fake. Wet burgers sound disgusting. They do. They do. Wet kitchen, wet burger. Disguising yourself as one of the homeless. Gotta say, not a bad strategy.
Excuse me. It's Yagami.
I'm Yagami, a detective. Yep. I'm Shino Nome, right?
Please.
Apparently the project is falling apart.
What? Huh.
Spot me tomorrow. That guy's hooking me up today. Oh, that's him. Damn it. Where's he going?
Huh?
It was a raisin. Alright. He played me and now he's gone. I should check and observe if he left any evidence. He got me good. Let's say. Mugwort. Tomato. He left some important stuff behind and ran off in a tizzy. It's that guy's. The one who said he'd feed me. He was fiddling with it all the time, too. Sometimes he'd start screaming at it. Stuff like, damn bugs. So he fled his job, but wanted to keep up with the game. Alright, so we have the laptop. And now we need to call the detective dog.
I believe in you, buddy. Who's a good boy?
What's up, dude?
All right, let's go.
Alright.
Got something?
Detective dog on the case.
Doing great. Got something?
Go this way.
This way, huh?
Down here. Good dog. Let's go. Let's find this dude.
Doing great. This way, huh?
Like, oh. I think that's him. What's with this dog? Fool me once, shame on you. Crap, you found me. Please go back to work. Don't you have a responsibility? That exploitative workplace will be the death of me.
No way.
It seems like a stretch. Long periods of overtime can lead to death by overworking. I've already done 80 hours of it this month. And that doesn't even include the unpaid OT I've worked. Don't underestimate the gaming industry. I was fine putting up with it at first, since the project was my idea. But then that monstrous producer started breathing down my neck. First, they raised the bar for quality over and over, without ever pushing the deadlines back. Even my staff started snapping at me. I have no idea how much I'm shielding them from the producer from hell.
Excuse me.
He works for our publisher, Babylon, and he's the one who controls all our funding. And he's one terrifying guy. I think he's in the Yakuza. I'm scared he's gonna rub me out or something.
Hold on.
I'm not going back. You can't make me.
Excuse me.
Yeah, why don't we just talk it out with the publisher, dude?
Hello?
What are you gonna do if we don't get the master finished?
Huh?
Working for that company is nightmare mode. I couldn't meet it if I cheated and mainlined energy drinks until we were done. I've been sleeping under my desk for months. Oh shit. Kinugawa-san came to the office. Actually, no. He stormed out after saying, like, wait till I get my hands on that. Well, the last word wasn't a nice one. Dude, this dude's huge.
Huh?
Rat bastard. Trying to skip out on your end of the deal, huh? You want to see what a game over is like in real life, huh? You'll see it while you sink to the bottom of Tokyo Bay. Either you come back to work or you die on the spot there. Time to pick. No wonder he's the producer from hell. This would be considered abuse of power in a Yakuza family, let alone the game industry. Forget that exploitative bullcrap.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to kick his ass, Boomer. And you call yourself a visionary? Well, visualize this. You garbage ass code monkey. You fucking talk to me that way? It's really game over now.
Hey!
Out of my way or I'll kick your ass too. Been a civvy since I crawled out the womb.
Huh?
I'll kick his ass. Kinugawa. Damn. Alright. Let me just dodge roll away from him while he swings at air. Got him. Not too bad of a fight. Dance time. Does he work for Bobby Kotick? Okay, that was a good one. You're strong as hell. Way more of a secret boss than a trash mob.
No way.
You really better cool it now. Do you think your company's gonna be okay with you assaulting an employee? The blood just ran to my head, Zol. I forgot they warned me if I popped off like that again, they'd can my ass. GG's. Thank you, Queen Zelda.
すいません.
Still not going back.
Excuse me.
I think maybe you three just need to talk it out.
What?
I'm begging you. You gotta come back. Without you, this game's totally fucked. It needs you. We need you. I know I've bitten your head off a bunch, but I also know you really are a fucking genius. That's why I've been over backwards to get this project greenlit. The sheer amount of ass I kissed to get the execs to sign off on it. I should know I'm one of them. I can't wait to play this game. But I'm not working unpaid overtime anymore. But you are gonna master that game on time, you hear me? Hell yeah. Alright, we found him. We did our job. We're pros.
Yep.
By the way, when's the release date? Oh, actually it's in a few days.
Huh?
Well, it's a VR game developed on a pre-existing engine for specific headsets at events and VR playrooms. Unlike other releases, there's no need to produce physical media or upload the ROM. Actually, you keep working on it right up to the release date, so long as you push the day one patch in time.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Oh, it's bad news. Shinonome has thrown the whole team into high gear. He said he's redoing the fourth boss from scratch. Ah, what? We just finished that. If we have to respec and redo all the programming and then debug, we're not gonna make it. Again. So long as the master is done in time, you do what Shinonome tells you. I'll handle the execs. I don't know which is worse anymore. Stubborn Shinonome or inspired Shinonome? And now that he's got the producer in his corner, nobody can stop him.
Excuse me.
It appears I'm about to enter the final phase of battle. Alright. It's a dramatic little game studio, huh? Alright. Let's see. Back to Yokohama 99. After this fight, anyway.
Why is this always?
Got him. Hell yeah.
Stay down.
I've got 15k. I can Tiger Health boost again. Abilities. Gain the ability to leapfrog over an enemy. To attack after wall jumping. Get out of a bad position by counterattacking your way out of an enemy's chokehold. Finishing move that's only possible in virtual reality. Activate EX boost. I've unlocked a new skill. Snake, crane, tiger. Let's get rising blow. True tiger dances with crane, Pierce through an enemy with the energy you built up. Uses all of your EX gauge. Damage depends on how much is spent. A merciless high-speed attack unleashed upon stunned enemies. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so we got some new finishers. Yokohama 99.
All that said, I think we better take the day off. Can't go running around while our boys are hurting.
On-site demo test? Oh, it's Okizaki again. It's Okizaki from God Tier Games. Thanks to your help, we've reached the finish line in our latest project. A twin-stick shooter called Air Celios. We're about to wrap up the final testing phase. It's supposed to be basic market research, but instead, they've been at each other's throats again over the final build. They've agreed to let you make the judgment calls, but I'm really hoping you'll help us out. Hey, let's do it. On-site demo test. All right, let's go do this demo test. And this will probably be the last thing we do today, is this little side mission. Eventually, we'll really get into the actual game. I feel like for the past couple days, all we've done is side stuff. Granted, the side stuff is always hilarious in these games. I really do feel like the side stuff is a good reason why you play these games. There he is. Okizaki-san.
Yagami-san.
So glad you're here. Did you come to try out the game? The QA phase is over, but we've got a bit of an issue. You see, only a few hours before release, they started arguing.
You!
If it ain't Yagami, come to help us with our problem? Telling you, I'm not budging on this. You're stuck in the past, pal. Gamers nowadays ain't looking to get tortured the whole time. I thought the games where you die all the time sell like crazy now. They're different demographics. Not sure you get the market we're after. Hey, come on, you two. Yagami's here. Let's forget about the test. Meet Okizaki. All we'd like you to do is play a bit of the finished product. Nothing special about it. We just want to see how you fare going in cold.
Joe!
I hit arcades every now and then when I'm in the mood for it. I wouldn't say that.
Huh.
Alright, Yagami. Go ahead and start. The game will walk you through the controls.
Yep.
Okay. Victory condition. Destroy the enemies. 2 waves.
Let's give it a shot.
Mission 1. Repair chip, shot chip, three-way chip, rapid chip. Beam. Energy wave. Repair, shot, three-way rapid. Alright, I'm a drone. Oh, so this is my beam. Okay. Ah!
Can't stop now.
26 chain. Got it.
Brought back.
Alright, so now they're firing back at me. Ah! Ah! I gotta dodge the stuff. Take him down. There's 70 enemies, so we've got to get through that.
Looking good.
Hell yeah. We did it.
Nothing I can't handle.
Mission clear. We're pros.
Yep.
I'd definitely play it again. See? Even Yagami enjoyed it, and he said himself he's not a gamer.
Yeah.
That's not what you promised. You said if he gave it the green light. My producer instincts are just telling me this won't be a hit as is. It's still too hard.
Joe!
We gotta break barriers. We gotta make it so even entry-level players can clear a stage with just a button press. That's the kind of thing. You want a clear stage button? How is it even a game at that point? We're supposed to provide challenges so they can feel rewarded. It's sad seeing you talk like another fossil instead of putting your mind to the problem.
Excuse me.
If it's fine as is, maybe we can all just move on? This about that woman, isn't it? That hostess, the one you brought to test the game the other night. Everything was going smooth as silk until you brought her here. Once she was all, I can't do anything, and it's too hard. You changed your tune. She said the game was hard, and it put her in a bad mood, and now you just want to win her favor back. You're gonna be all, hey, Hikari-chan, I put all your effing suggestions in the game because I effing love you. You call yourself a creative. If you want to use a game to get laid, go make your own. I knew it. Okay, let's calm down. What is it with you and kill this, kill that? Now I'm starting to wonder if you're really young. I've been a civvy since I crawled out the womb. Alright, let's take it outside. We'll kick his ass again. You're gonna get it now, Yagami. Oh! Hell yeah, we countered him. That's a big motherfucker. That was a good counter, though.
No way.
Didn't we already have a talk about what constitutes abuse of power? What's it gonna take, man? Yeah. But Shinonome, just one thing first. This wasn't about me wanting to jump Hikari-chan's bones. We creators gotta keep an ear to the ground to learn what the audience wants. It means we gotta keep open minds. And if things ain't going your way, sometimes you gotta flip a table or two. I can't tell you the number of times I've seen a table flip lead to a real masterpiece. I'm just saying, it wasn't for Hikari-chan, honest. Feel free to stop by and play whenever you like.
Yep.
Enhancement contacts. Fancy. But that is all of the side content for Chapter 4, which means when I go live Monday, we'll be able to continue with the main story. Until I go back to dance club. Look at how complicated this has gotten. There's so much here. What about Mystery Research Club? See, that's still simple. Summon. It's gotten so complicated. Alright, save it again. But I appreciate everybody being here today. Chilling. I did put out a new video on my main YouTube channel about Resistance Fall of Man. If you want to watch a YouTube video at some point, it'll always be there. There's no rush. But yeah, appreciate everybody hanging out today. Hopefully enjoyed some Lost Judgment. And our next live will be Monday. So we'll be live again Monday for more Lost Judgment all week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So yeah, appreciate everybody. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Enjoy your weekend. And we'll see you on Monday. Good night. Bye.